What's going on, everybody? This is Travis from Candid at the Movies, back at you again with a brand new film review known as the Peacock original film, They Them. Now, this is a Blumhouse movie, and everybody loves Blumhouse right now, but I feel like they were slacking on this one. But before I get into it, let me tell you about the cast. You've got Kevin Bacon, Carrie Preston, Anna Chlumsky, Theo Germain, is new to me, Quay Tin and Austin Crute, and a whole bunch of other new young actors. Now, this movie is about a group of men and women that are all on the LGBTQ plus lifestyle, and they are brought to a conversion camp with Kevin Bacon, Anna Chlumsky, and Carrie Preston, and a whole group of others who are basically there in a nice way to put it, as they're wanting them to express themselves and be themselves, all while underlying it with conversion therapy, getting into their minds, making them rethink of who they are, what they are, and how they want to treat themselves. And all while this is going on, you basically have a killer going around killing people, and you're finding out who the killer is. Now, I will say, more than anything, I did like the young cast in this movie. I felt like they all did well for some of their early roles, probably first roles for some of them, but I thought that they did well representing themselves and representing the LGBTQ plus community, because it's very underrepresented, especially in horror. Sometimes they use it, at least when I was growing up, it was just mainly for stereotypes and just your side characters, but seeing them all as their own characters was a good thing. Kevin Bacon, as always, he's the man. So he's always going to do good in roles like this. He's very convincing, all while playing an evil character, which is definitely up his forte. I definitely love seeing Carrie Preston do a role like this, because it's very different, especially if you've seen her in stuff like True Blood or anything like that. You know, she's always playing either a little ditzy character or she's a little quiet character. She was very evil, maniacal, and played with your mind in the role that she played, and I love that about that. And then the rest of the movie happens. So when you're watching the movie, it goes off of like the old school, slow, methodical, we're gonna bring the evil in little by little bit and just slowly raise it. It goes through that type of form, but the only thing that really kills this movie is that it thinks it's a freeform movie all at the same time. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, a freeform movie, you'll get random dance celebrations of everybody singing a Pink song. I think that was a Pink song. Singing happy songs, and then you're just like, where does this fit in with this story? I mean, I understand how we're supposed to be uplifting people and being proud of who you are no matter what, but it just didn't fit in this horror. And especially when I talk about the horror, this horror is very far apart. You'll get the little bit at the beginning. You might get another 25 minutes before you see the killer again. And then after that little spurt of the killer, when they're getting kills in maybe like 25 minutes later, you don't see the killer again till like the last 2 minutes of the movie. So it just kind of makes you feel like, I don't think this was marketed or even put as a horror movie. I feel like they just decided last minute when, okay, we're not really getting them with the drama, let's just make it a horror movie, add some crazy parts. And it's not that gory at all. You'll get some shock therapy, and a lot of the stuff you see is off screen, or you just see that person do the and then their body's over there in the corner or something. It's like that, and I don't know who they marketed this to. If it was for LGBTQ teens to stand up for who you are, they have better movies that aren't even horror that can motivate any teen. If they are bi, straight, trans, whatever you are, there are better movies to watch than this. Like, if you want to see the actors and actresses that are in this movie because you like them, by all means watch this movie. If you're wanting to watch this to get scared, watching it with your family and friends, don't pick this movie. It's not good. Like, it's just not. My score for this movie is a D-. It's not good. For it to be under 2 hours, I feel like I wasted my time. And if you just like movies, just like to watch them, you might love this movie. It might be a B in all your mind, but I feel like this just was not good on this weekend where a lot of stuff is coming out, whether it's in the theaters or on streaming. This is probably one of the worst ones, and this is my first one. Yeah. So we're gonna have some more hopes and see what the next movies coming out this weekend, how they do. But by all means, did you like They Them? Comment below, let me know. Do you think this is one of Blumhouse's worst movies? I don't think this is Truth or Dare or Fantasy Island bad, but it's up there. But by all means, my name is Travis. This is Candid at the Movies. Peace.